Hello out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have another makeup look using the Divergent Multi-Piece Collectors Kit that Sephora put out recently. And the eye palette that I'm using from the kit today is the Dauntless eye palette. So it is a dark smoky eye with a bold lip. It is my interpretation of perhaps what they might have worn in the Dauntless faction, if you are familiar with the books. So if you are interested in how I got this look, then keep on watching. I am going to start this look by using the Laura Mercier Black Ebony Cake Eyeliner, or Tight Liner, on a Sigma E17 brush, and I am just lining my tight line, and I will go back and line the waterline. So I'm able to just very gently run this along my waterline and tight line. I have already primed my eyes using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I am going to jump right in with the Dauntless Divergent palette. So I'm going to start by taking the lightest shade in this palette, the Serene Vanilla, on a large fluff E50 brush by Sigma. And I am just going to run that all the way over my lid and up to my brow bone. And this is just going to act as a nice base for all of the eyeshadows that I'm going to be putting on. Next from the palette, I'm going to take Abnegation Stone, and on a Sigma E45 brush, I am just going to run that in my crease. I'm also going to kind of just lay it down in the outer V as well. Using a pencil brush, the Sigma little pencil brush, I'm going to take that same color and run it under my lower lash line. So I want this look to be pretty edgy, so I'm going to take the Dauntless ink, which is the black in the palette, and I'm going to create kind of a more defined outer V here, using a small E46 brush from Sigma. And I'm keeping my eyes open and going from the middle part of my eye and drawing this black kind of straight out to my outer corner, and then I'm going to bring it down to join my outer eye here, the outer corner. And then I can just go and fill that in with my eye closed. But by doing this, the middle of my iris, or iris here, and then straight out, it's going to help to lift my eye. So with that outer V deepened up a little bit, I'm just going to go in with a clean blending brush and kind of blend things together, including this outer corner there. I am then going to go in with my L'Oreal, the Super Slim Infallible eyeliner, and line the top lash line. And just make a fairly thin line and wing it out just a bit. And then, because I don't want the look that eyeliner to be super defined, I'm going to take an SS226, just an angled angled brush and go back in again with that Dauntless ink and just press it over top of the eyeliner. I am going to add a little bit more intensity to the waterline. So on top of the cake liner, I'm going to just take my Bobbi Brown long wear gel eyeliner, and on a Sigma E05 brush, I am just running that along my waterline. So I want to have a little bit of fun with this palette. So I am going to take this last color, the Diverge, which is the shimmery, glittery color, and on a Sigma shader crease, the E47, I am going to get some of that product onto my brush. And Sephora says that this can be applied wet or dry, so I'm going to just spray my brush with that product on it with my MAC Fix Plus and press it kind of into the middle part of my lid here, over the area that didn't have a lot of color. So for a highlight, I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Champagne individual eyeshadow. Just run a little bit under my brows and in my inner corner here. And I'm going to apply my Mally mascara. So I applied some false lashes and I'm going to finish up the rest of the face. So normally when I'm going for a really heavy, dark eye look, I will keep everything else pretty neutral. But for this look today, I am going edgy, extreme. I feel like the Dauntless, you know, they're covered in tattoos, they're daring, they're jumping, running on and off trains and zip lining and doing all that kind of stuff. So I feel that they are kind of over the top and would have a, you know, an intense overall look. So I am going to use my Smashbox blush in the color Radiance, and on a Sigma F15 I am going to just put that onto just behind the apples of my cheeks and back into my hairline. I have already, I'm sorry I did this off camera, I bronzed using my NARS Laguna bronzer and did a small amount of contouring with my Hoola bronzer. And for highlighter, I'm going to use my Mary Luminizer, and just on my Real Techniques, they call this the contour brush, I am just sweeping that onto the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to line my lips with my Makeup Forever Lip Line Perfector. This is the clear one, so it has no color. It just helps keep lipsticks and colors within the lines. And to go along with my bold, inspired look, I'm going to use my Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer in the color Apocalyptic, which, as you will see, is a very vibrant magenta. So let's set everything in place with my Scandinavia. And that is it for my Divergent Dauntless look. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.